You're listening to What's Your Damage? The world's best Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition narrative-heavy actual play podcast inspired by Filipino mythology. We release new episodes at least every other week, sometimes more if we're feeling spicy. And now, on to the show.
Last time on What's Your Damage?
We need the name of who you love.
So this is where you discover he was not only my friend, but my rival. Hapa. Drifting Leaf. That is who I love. From the outside, the inn looks perfectly at peace, undisturbed. You can see Maya's legs in the hallway. Her breathing is shallow.
Oh, she's still alive. Oh, shit.
You can see an empty bed, and you see a male's bloody arm, his grasp on his sword loose. I'm sorry. I couldn't. There were too many.
No. Don't talk. It's okay.
Does Lily try to help Maya?
Yeah. She gets up and stumbles her way back over to the other two, still weeping. Falls to her knees and through just choked sobs, a strange silvery glowing mist begins to form out of her mouth and cover Maya. I don't remember if this takes dice or not. Oh, yeah, she can expend her own hit dice. Oh, no. My hit dice. Which are better, I'm sure.
Yeah. She's got her hit dice are 1.
Yeah.
1 or 0.
I mean, 4 hit points, but that... Oh, wait.
4 plus your con, so that would be plus 4. 8.
Yeah, 8. And she's a common...
Yeah.
So
You've basically doubled her lifespan, so.
and she's Eladrin, so she's eternal now. As she comes sputtering back to life, fully healed, she goes, "Oh, wow. Oh." As she scoots back, so her back is against the entranceway. It was the siege started just 20 minutes after you'd gone. Jur, as she looks to where Jur was, and seeing that, she grows silent for a moment.
Looks like you got one of them, at least.
He took his assignment very seriously.
Pretty impressive, honestly.
Yeah.
I think it even necessitated their coven mother to come and take on Elise.
Do you have any idea where they took her?
She says with real venom in her voice. She wrote it on his chest.
Oh.
There's a note. I didn't read it.
That's okay. Okot knows a thing or two about reading messages carved into chests. Can I go over and take a look at the note?
Surprisingly, not my first time with this horror show.
Yeah, weirdly, not my first rodeo. Should be, isn't.
It's Look, I'm not an emotionally healthy person, and that's due to a lot of trauma that I'm having to work through. I'm on the road to recovery. I'm working through it. But for right now, it's useful. Huh.
Yeah, for right now, I'm just going to deal with it.
Right. As Okat, you see Jur Peridot laying there.
Oh, buddy.
Even though his grip is loose on the sword, he is still holding it. He never relinquished that.
Mm-hmm.
And there is that hag that he did kill.
Good night, sweet idiot prince.
Right. As you open his shirt, you can see Annalise is ours. We'll talk terms after you save all of your lives. See you at the Belette tree.
That's a very chatty message to have carved into a living being's chest. Does the handwriting look familiar? Just out of curiosity.
No, thankfully not.
Hey, okay, good. Well, at least there's that. Okay.
Thank God for small favors.
That means there's 2 evil women in this world who carve messages into my friends' chests, and I don't know.
Ah, Jur.
Mixed feelings.
Jur? Friend?
I mean, yeah.
And he raises from the dead with the power of friendship.
As the two of you are getting the long and short of this, since Maya has been saved, she'll be able to give you more information. However, I'd say that it is roughly around this time that Riz, Verseverin, and Wobbles are heading towards the inn.
And we're booking it because we were like,
Right.
we didn't make qualms about coming back. We're like, we have it. We're going. And
Right.
we're running. And we're running. And we're running.
And so,
And we're marching.
as opposed to the very cautious approach,
Yeah, we're like, they've already investigated. Let's go.
Charge!
in this case, with them in the entryway, which is where Lily is, I'll have Ray describe. Ray, what does Riz, Verseverin, and Wobbles see as they come in?
I think, the inn, unless the hags left the door open, the inn looks as normal as it used to. It is deathly quiet at first until they get a few steps into the room and then they can hear someone crying.
Riz is booking it to the crying.
I assume Maya is still just sitting there recovering.
Yes.
With Lily crying next to her, and Okat is still in the room investigating the slaughter.
Okay.
Yeah. We're probably stumbling back out of the room at this point with bloodied hands and a 1,000-yard stare.
And what's Verseverin going to do?
I'm not running up there. Riz is on top of whatever's going on. I've got a gem that's got to go to somebody's room. And I was on phantom mute as we cut to us opening. I was just making snarky talk of man, we should ask that guy what room he was in. So now that's sort of I'm not saying that's his priority because that's not obviously that's important. But walking behind but not running. Riz is dealing with whatever's crying. I don't think that he's aware of a major threat at this point in time.
I think Riz is just gonna stumble in and see I'm assuming it's Lily crying.
Yeah.
What happened?
Jur is dead.
How long?
He was alive when we got here.
I think Riz is just not even thinking, just shoving Okat out of the way.
Yeah, fair.
And she's gonna go to Jur, and she's gonna try and cast Revivify.
Oh shit!
Fuck yeah!
Which works if it's been less than a minute.
But
she doesn't know. She's gonna try.
Yeah, wibbly wobbly. Flip a coin for it.
So yeah, touch a creature that has died within the last minute, the creature returns to life with 1 HP.
Okay. And in this case, I am going to leave it in the hand of God, which is the dice.
Oh, dice gods.
So you can either roll a d20 and anything above, anything 9 and or 10 and above, you get it. And anything 9 and under, just a little bit too late.
Okay.
So you can roll or I can roll. Which would you?
Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I guess I'm the one doing it. I'll roll it.
Okay.
Let me go throw up first.
Is it because you're saving Jur or because you're saving Jur? Or because you're not saving Jur, as the case may be?
I'm like this is it's funny. Hey, I think out of all of us, my feelings and Riz's feelings were the most like on the same level. I hated Jur, and now I'm like, God damn it, I want to save this motherfucker. Even though it logically doesn't matter. I know it doesn't. But I'm still like, I want to.
We already know he doesn't die.
This predates all the others. It'll be fine. And I'm like, oh, sure. Beans.
It was a marvelous attempt. However, I would say that you cast Revivify. Nobody can really tell how long it's been. However, his eyes open wide as he is suddenly brought back for just this moment. And he's looking at you.
Oh, you dick. You're going to make it worse.
And he goes, "Get the girl. Kill them with this," he says, as he tries to lift his sword up to give to you, Riz.
Oh.
As his arm grows weak and his head goes back down.
Yeah, she takes the sword and like puts her palm on his forehead. And like when he's gone, she'll say a little prayer for like the river and the path and all of that.
I'll say this.
Mm-hmm.
As you were saying that prayer, you do feel as your hand is on him. I wouldn't say it was. I wouldn't say you feel exactly like when I was walking in the beach. That's when Far stand.
Damn you.
But I will say that you do, as you're touching his head,
mm-hmm.
you do feel like a little spark
mm-hmm.
come off of your palm.
Yeah, and I feel like Riz kind of in that moment too. She surveyed the room and she saw the dead hag there,
with two so harvestable ears.
Yeah, no, I think seeing the dead hag and she'll like say her prayer and she'll keep the hand on her forehead and she'll just lean down and like whisper to into Jur's ear, "You were very brave. I'll make sure that they all fucking suffer." And then she'll get up and she'll walk out with sword in hand and kneel down next to Luewe and just put her arm around her.
As for Severin, do you put the gem in Kampa's room?
Yes.
For Severin, as you approach Kampa's room, you can feel that gem growing ever colder with each step towards what has been his place. As you withdraw the gem from your robes, you can see that there are images dancing on the exterior of the gem. As soon as you place it, you can see that some sort of internal light from this gem broadcasts, interacting with Kampa's residual magics in this place that he and his wife called home. And you can see broadcast on all the walls what appears to be images of their lives together.
I take a look at the images, trying to get a sense of this person's life who I knew briefly, but has had a pretty big, important part of the current moment.
You can see what Kampa looked like when he wasn't in the hell town of the Markupo's breath. You can see that he was young and strapping, and you can see what Hapa looks like, and she is fiery and she looks mischievous, whereas he's more staid. You can see them meeting in front of some winter palace. You can see them finding and making a home on Harmony. You can see the two of them building this inn that you were currently in. You can see the first time that adventure called her, and him making sure to tighten her armor to make sure that she was as safe as he could make her, even though he's not an adventurer. You can see her taking on what looks to be a woman, gorgeous. She has this silver hair that goes all the way down to her knees. Her nails are so long. She is wearing a gown that comes off of her shoulders and a small tiara. You can see that seems to have been a theme between the two of them. Falling Leaf and this woman. They fought on Harmony. They fought on Medilig. They fought in Encanta. You can see small moments between the two of them each time that she came home. You can see her leaving one more time, and you see the shadow of that woman. And then you see Kampa with Annalise in front of the display of all of Falling Leaf's adventures and tokens, describing it to her. And then that is where the story ends.
And Falling Leaf is the same woman, I'm assuming, that Mateo called Drifting Leaf.
Oh, sorry. My apologies. That should have been Drifting Leaf the entire time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, ooh, were they competing for someone and they each had like a different pet name for her?
Oh, no. That's very good. I wish I had thought of that. But no. Yeah, you can see their life written in the stone.
Okay. I just sort of take it all in and then offer my own thanks to both of them, Mateo and Kampa, for helping, and my thoughts turn towards the laughing rot, the false dragon here, and what we're gonna do about that. Like this, all of this has just been like a bump in the road on the bigger thing.
I would love it if you could make me an investigation check, given what you've just seen.
You know, brother, I would love it if I could pass an investigation check.
Well, for once, our goals are aligned, my friend.
I would not hold my breath for such a thing.
Perhaps, given what he's just seen, he might have advantage.
Yeah, I would give him advantage on that.
Well, thanks to my lawyer, because I rolled a 3 for the first roll. Take another bite of this apple. Natural 20, baby!
Oh, finally a good roll. Holy shit.
That's why they call me the Bulldog.
Okay.
He's investigating. He's sort of like looking out the window, and then it's like out of the corner of his eye. Wait a second.
So, seeing how long Kampa has lived in this area, right, which is centuries, right, it doesn't make sense that the Markupo would suddenly be disturbed and angered enough to cause this wholesale destruction of this area that Kampa, and from what you've gathered with the way that Mateo has spoken about Kampa and Falling Leaf, they seem to have been incredibly good stewards of this land, right? However, there is that figure that has been in constant war with Falling Leaf. And seeing her, something starts
Falling Leaf
to
or Drifting
settle.
Leaf?
Fuck.
He insisted on renaming the character.
I know. Drifting
Elliot's
Leaf.
at war with himself.
Yeah, I am a Gemini after all. And Drifting Leaf, this creature that's been in conflict with Drifting Leaf. And, Bryn has told you about the Markupo, and that generally people have to live in accordance with them on their land. I think you begin to put together that, oh no, this woman attacked or upset the Markupo. She's the one who's done this.
Yeah, the silver-haired woman has done something to break the delicate balance that existed in this area that allowed everyone, Campo, Mateo, Drifting Leaf, to live in harmony with the Markupo.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
We're gonna find this silver-haired woman.
If I may, I'm gonna let Maya hear that.
Sure.
As she looks at you, she goes, Did you see the mother hag?
What? Mother hag? The mother hag has silvered hair?
The one who did what she did to Jur and me. Uh-huh.
Jur killed the mother hag?
No.
Actually, I said that. I don't even think I've seen that. I just realized that's knowledge I don't have.
Oh, yeah. As Okot steps out of the doorway and he sees the hag body behind her.
Wait, you and Jur were attacked by a silver-haired hag?
We were. Well, we were attacked by many different hags, and Jur was enough of a deterrent that she had to intervene.
There were two still here when Lily and I got here.
Two hags?
Yeah.
Oh. We were given this gem, and I was asked to return it to Campo's room. But see here, I assume these things are still
oh yeah,
projecting.
Mm-hmm.
The silver woman and Mateo's wife, partner? I don't know if it's clear from this.
Wife.
No,
Lifelong companion.
Campa's wife.
Campa's
History will call them roommates. Drifting Leaf was in a battle with this silver-haired woman. I think that's what has angered the Markupo. Most likely, this hag queen has done this intentionally to bring ruin to her enemy's domain.
Did Okot get a view of the hags, or did we just overhear them?
You would have seen, but these were not this wasn't the premium hag.
Gotcha. Okay, no silver hair. Right.
No.
Gotcha.
But as Maya, one of you may have heard her voice. As Maya goes into the room, she goes, "That's her. That's her. That's her. That's her. That's her. That's her."
Was she here? She came here, you said?
She took on Elise. She killed Jur.
They want us to meet them at the Belete tree. I know this because they wrote a note on Jur's chest.
What?
They wrote a note on Jur's chest telling us to meet them at the Belete tree.
Well, I guess he wasn't all talk. He seems to held his own here, even if it cost him his life. He did protect the people he said he was going to.
I'll say this for him. Between the axe and the sword, the man is handy with a blade. Or was.
So I assume we're all heading out there to get Annalise and end all this.
Yeah. I wonder if we should try to make a plan. Get a short amount of rest. Just seems like a lot to take on.
Yeah, we're the only ones to do it, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if resting is what we want to do. That young girl is held by the hags. Who knows what their plans are, unless they're only holding her to drive us out there.
Well, which seems likely given the note, but who can know the minds of hags?
I don't want another death of these people on my hands. Jur already. Kampa.
Yeah. Nearly Maya.
Well, we should all talk about this.
Go see if there's any chicharron left. We should eat and talk. We should eat and talk.
I thought you were chicharron. Chicharron's a food you like?
It can be both.
Huh. Sorry about that.
Oh, I enjoyed it immensely.
The mistake or the food?
Yes.
Fair enough.
As you guys go to eat food, regroup, think about how you're going to approach this. I noticed that Lily is by the relics of drifting / falling leaf.
Yeah, I think after picking herself up a bit, she's still like wiping away tears occasionally, but she's just distracting herself by inspecting this for anything interesting, really. She knows a bit about drifting leaf from the books and what little there was in there.
Yeah, she seems to be a character who existed, or a real person who existed, as it turns out, whose adventures were always somewhere other than where the fortunate few were. She generally traveled alone to do the work, as she likes to call it. And she rang as an incredibly formidable opponent to any who got in her way or stood against that which she considered right. Wobbles, Riz, Verseverin, Okat. You can spend an hour to recuperate whatever you can in a short break. But you were trying to maybe think of ways to approach this problem?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm fresh out of binders, so.
I mean,
smack him with my knockers.
Well, okay. So we have a secret, and we have hags.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fully spent on magic yet, but we're getting low on reserves. So that is a vague problem. Also, we have not slept all night.
We don't think time is forcing our hand. A night's rest would be advantageous because we know we're not at full strength. We don't know their situation. If they're already at full strength, rushing to them now will just get us all killed.
Exactly.
Worst case scenario, if we spend a night in terms of the balance of power, we're both at full strength. The only issue is what we feel the intentions are for Annalise. And that's also putting aside the Dilimaapo. We still need to have that resolved before dawn, which I guess now that I'm saying it out loud makes me think we need to be here for the evening.
Mm-hmm. Correct. So.
We still have the jar, right?
Correct.
Do you think we need to whisper it in there and give it to it again?
I think that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose it won't hurt. Oh. Oh no.
What's wrong?
The original person who cut down the tree is no longer here.
I'll do it.
I don't think it's a matter of who's going to do it. I just don't know if it's going to be a matter if it's going to like it.
I mean, I don't think it has a choice, and there's some things I want to say to it anyway.
Not antagonizing things, I hope.
Just the truth.
Okay. So antagonizing things, yeah.
That's a big yes there.
Yeah. I mean, look, you got to speak your heart, kid, but we got a lot of pieces on the board here that are out to get us, so if this one just goes away, we might want to call that a win. But you don't want to live a life of regrets if you got to say your piece to this Hands from the Dark about what it's done to Campo. I'm certainly not going to stop you. Not that I could if I wanted to.
I'll think about it. But I still want to be the one who gives it the secrets.
All right.
So we should probably just divide up sleeping shifts, try to get through. I think we want to have at least someone with Luwewe. And you're going to need to sleep too, kid. So if this thing's coming at dawn, you might want to go first to sleep, even if you're not tired now.
Okay.
You drink birch? Sometimes that helps.
Is that like wine?
Yeah, that's like wine. Mine helps too.
Sure, I guess.
Warm milk, I guess.
Ew, why would anyone drink warm milk?
Try to get to sleep.
Ugh. Thank you, but no.
Yeah, kind of a smooth sin thing, if you ask me.
I'll see if he has some wine in the kitchen. Wine always makes me sleepy.
Perfect.
And also, don't forget, because of the broken window in the back corner, the air from outside has started to drift in, so you will probably need to start to wear masks inside.
Yeah, can we take a crack at that window? Anything we can do to patch it up?
Yeah, sure. I mean, there's scant amount of wood for the fire. That was what led to this whole thing.
Right.
However, whoever is the handiest amongst you, you can take that wood and try to repair it as best you can.
Honestly, my thinking was like, could we just tack a blanket over the hole to slow down
At least filter it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably still wear masks and everything, and it's I don't think we're fighting like a hard mechanical debuff kind of thing, but yeah, we want to
soak it in orange.
Not just shrug and go, oh well.
Yeah.
What did you say, Ray? Soak it in orange juice?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, actually, I think Oka might do that if there's more of those citrus fruits around.
There is calamansi. I'm uncertain if there's enough juice for that squeeze to be able to suffuse a sheet. But
Maybe I just like hang a couple up on strings.
yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. So you guys spend some of the time doing that to block out as much, or at least filter the air as much as possible. So there's a distinctly citrus smell in what has been Okap, Maya, and Riz's room.
And then I think we should bury Jur to the best of our ability, given the grossness outside and the limited time we have with sleeps and stuff. But
Yeah.
Agreed.
Lay him to some sort of rest.
Yeah.
Where would Jur be put to rest?
he'd probably want a temple built and a statue of gold, but that may not be in the cards given the time frame we're looking at here.
Yeah.
And undoubtedly he would have. Anything else that you guys would like to do to prepare for the coming?
I mean, did Lily find anything else on the wall that was interesting, or no?
There was one thing that is no longer there. Another one of her fan blades. The one that Lily had initially picked up was one used later in her career. It seems like her very first one was stolen. If you go into Kampa's room, you would see that the fan that was stolen is the first fan that she used to battle this silver-haired creature.
Mm. Cute. Yeah, I think preparations-wise, Lily goes and finds herself some wine.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys settle down for your sleeping shifts?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, who's sleeping where?
I would like to sleep in a different room than the one I originally slept in.
For sure.
Samesies!
So there's so there's two beds that have opened up. The one next to Lily, the one next to Verseverin, and then Kampa's. So you have three.
Well, if we're sleeping in shifts, we can all sleep in the room with 5 beds, just be safe together.
Well, unfortunately, the room with 5 beds is the one with the broken window.
Oh.
Yeah.
How about we take the room that is the least trashed?
Well, Lily is going to sleep by the fireplace anyway on the rug, so...
Mm. That is entirely fair.
Are there any gnome-sized barrels in this pantry room?
Yeah, there undoubtedly has to be, right?
I want to roll one out by the fire. I think I'm sleeping in a barrel.
Okay, yeah.
Like, take the bedding I had in the treasure chest. It's going to be a cozy little sardine bed.
Okay, that sounds perfect. So there is now a gnome-sized barrel that contains a wobbles. A wobbles of laughs, they call it. Okay. Does everybody else want to kind of sleep in the main room so that you guys all have eyes on each other?
Yeah, I think that makes most sense at this point.
Okay. Yeah. And Maya is gonna sleep back in the corner. Okay. As you begin to sleep in shifts and Luewe has the jar, the same thing begins to happen as it gets darkest right before the dawn. All of the lights go down as, once again, the door opens and that procession of green skulls enters. They stand now surrounding the jar. So whoever's around Lily and that jar are surrounded by these green skulls. As you soon hear the rending and growing of something ancient and almost seemingly eternal. Suddenly, standing before you again, cloaked in the same attire that it was the night before, stands the Dilimaapo before the fire is extinguished. And it says,
"Bargain was made. Is a bargain upheld?"
Lily stands. I feel like she had been sitting cross-legged with the jar in her lap. And she just slowly, carefully gets to her feet and holds the jar to her chest.
Your bargain was upheld. But I need you to understand the true cost of it. I understand that your home was taken from you. And as someone whose home was taken from me, that is a very terrible thing. But for that terrible thing, you have taken the life of someone who did you no wrong, who did their best to fulfill the bargain, and did, in fact, fulfill the bargain, but whose efforts were corrupted by the same people who conspired to take your home from you. The price you asked was far too dear. And I hope, sincerely, that you take that into account in your next dealings.
And then she holds the jar out to him.
Coming from the creature's center mass, a winding of roots that wrap around the jar, bringing it back to the creature's body. It holds the jar up, undoes it, and in the same way that it did last time, consumes what is in there. Drifting leaf. That is who I love.
The deal upheld. The contract is finished.
As it disappears, along with all of the green skulls, and the lights begin to turn on one by one again.
And Lily just sinks down in front of the fireplace again. And holds her knees to her chest. And waits for the others to wake up.
The dawn does break. And one by one, everyone comes back.
How'd it go?
The bargain, the contract is fulfilled. We're off the hook.
All right. Good work. At least that's one terrifying thing off the list.
I know that spirits are what they are. They have their rules, they play by them. At least that's what my uncle taught me.
Mm-hmm.
But he also said that there was supposed to be balance. That wasn't balance.
Yeah.
I guess maybe making the hags pay for it will help a little, but just still doesn't feel right.
It's something I've struggled with on my journey. The desire for balance in nature often seems to not incorporate justice and fairness into the equation. The balance seems to be by measures I myself cannot comprehend. It's been a source of frustration for me many times. I agree with you, Luwewe. This does not feel just or fair. But for whatever measurement, this is what that being considers balance. I don't like it. I don't think we have to like it. I agree with you. We can balance our own scales by making the people truly responsible for all of this come to justice.
After a moment, Lily just kind of looks up at Perseverin, nods at him, and offers him a small smile.
Yeah, I'll smile back. You got a good heart, kid.
Thanks.
Well, all right. Who wants breakfast? Because we are not going hag slaying on an empty stomach. I can tell you that right now.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, my head's kind of hurty after all that wine.
Mm-hmm. Get you some scrambled eggs.
Eggs.
Yeah, you definitely passed. Helps me get to sleep. Didn't quite get to forget the evening, but that headache is no surprise.
Oka, for lack of anything more useful to do, is making breakfast.
And
Making breakfast, plotting how to take hag's ears.
A lot of breakfast.
I'll have to have some more breakfast.
okay, as you guys finish up your breakfast, because of course no one should go hag hunting on an empty stomach.
I forewent Goodberries, assuming we'd make breakfast. I tried to rearrange everything in a more aggressive framework. It's not a Goodberry morning.
Yeah, realizing that it's not a Goodberry morning. Would you like to go to the Balette tree, the thing that started all of this?
Like is a strong word.
Fair. Would I like to? No. Am I going to? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to do remorse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is she also gonna go into a more aggressive morph?
Yeah, I usually roll for them, but I will not do that today. Anyway.
This feels like an opportunity where, like, your own will is steering the fate of your ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that as a character deet for Lily. Just like, you know what? This has been a tough one. I am the master of my own destiny. I'm going to fucking kill those hags.
Yeah, I mean, like, above the table, my understanding is that it's a choice Ray made to add this imposition mechanically.
Yeah.
So foregoing it, of course, should be allowed. But yeah, narratively, I like the idea that, like, you may even think, like, wow, I got really lucky here, and not realize that, oh, actually, you're getting more control over this, deep down inside of you.
Mm-hmm. No, exactly. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think all anyone sees at this point, if they were up early enough, was just like as she stands up to follow Okada into the kitchen, there is a slight shimmer and then what looks like golden fairy dust falling off of her and lingering in the air for a second as she trails after Okada.
As the group makes their final march to the confrontation between the hags, you head these now familiar swamps to get to the balete tree, the thing that caused all of your recent hardships, because Christ, have you guys had a long life of hardships in these in these 2 years. You can dimly smell that scent of cigars that Riz and Verseverin and Wobbles you had smelled when meeting Mateo. The last little clearing before the balete tree, you can see a box of cigars put nicely before you. This is something that Jur brought up, that he always brings cigars from Harmony with him wherever he goes. It appears these are those same, although it has been depleted a little bit. However, it has been returned. It is an offering and an honoring.
Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get super close, I want to cast, like, when we're about 5 minutes away or so, it only lasts an hour, I want to cast Disguise Self on myself to make myself look like Jur, so when the hags see us, I think Riz succeeded in bringing him back to life.
I love that.
Can somebody... you know what? One of the rare DM inspirations. Take that. Wobbles. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be smoking a cigar when, like, and we're like away. Cast spell. Did it work? Yes, I think.
Yes, it did go off.
Before we headed out, could I have ritual cast ceremony?
Sure, and what does ceremony do?
I have several to choose from, but I would like to choose dedication, which you choose one humanoid who wishes to be dedicated to your god's service for the next 24 hours. Whenever the target makes a saving throw, it can roll a d4 and add the number to the rolled save. And whoever wants to be dedicated to Farstan for 24 hours...
You want to have that conversation?
Yeah, I think Riz will just be like, well, I can do a thing.
As a chaos gremlin who is Riz's little guy, like,
yeah,
I think that to 24/7.
I mean, listen, if you I can talk to a guy. I think you guys would get along real well. I'm just saying, but yeah, I can do this thing for you. I don't know exactly what's going to happen when this does happen. You may hear some weird shit and a weird from time to time.
As long as it's whimsical and not creepy.
Very, very
or
whimsical.
At least if it's more whimsical than creepy.
Definitely more whimsical. You may also smell gumdrops. Yeah.
Say less.
Riz will ritual cast ceremony on her good
Oh God, yeah, it feels like all roads have led to this moment.
Yeah. So anytime you have a saving throw, you can add a D4. Hey, Fred.
When he has no memories, Wobbles might just be like some weird homunculus created by Farstan.
We don't know. God.
And in you, I put my malice.
Oh my God.
Oh no, it's so much more effective than I thought it would be.
Maybe this was a bad idea.
Oh crap, he might come for my neck.
Yeah. Anyway, sadly, I could have performed wedding for Okot and her had I noted. I remembered I could do this. And then you guys could have gotten +2 to AC if you were within 30 feet of each other.
Oh no, I can benefit from this right only once?
In this reality.
Thank you for listening to What's Your Damage, Series 2, featuring Kate Ingram as Riz Parcheesi, Ray Palmer as Liwewe Igbiani, Douglas Gale as Verseverin Oathbreaker, Parker Postini as Wobbles Waggletop, Sadie Blake as Okot, and Elliot Rose is our Dungeon Master, creator of the world of Onisino and most of its problems. Audio engineering and music arrangement by Sadie Blake, with sincere thanks to the many creators at looperman.com and freesound.org, whose sound effects and samples have ended up lining this week's Auditory Magpie Nest.
You got a good heart, kid.